So, rehab sucks. After last week's episode, I got court ordered to do 3 days. That was bullshit. No, I'm just kidding. But that would have been fucking funny if it would have. I was hammered last week. So, this week,
you and me both,
coming to you 100% sober. Got the proof right here. Proof's in the bottle. It's fucking water. Could be vodka, but who the fuck knows? It's water. Not gonna lie. Last week, I was 16 shots deep, and it was
16 shots of what?
Well, it was 16 shots.
Let him explain it again.
Let me tell you what was in my drink, Bruce. Let me tell you what was in my drink. All right. It was 4 different types of liquor.
It's like a Long Island kind.
It was Jameson.
Right.
It was Bailey's.
Nah.
It was butterscotch schnapps.
Nah.
And it was coffee liqueur.
So mostly Jameson.
No,
it was all equal parts.
But it was all alcohol.
Yeah, it was all equal parts.
Right, but all schnapps and stuff doesn't have as much.
Doesn't have as much, but it does have some alcohol.
Right.
But 16.
It was pretty heavy.
Yeah.
It was good as fuck.
It was.
Why 16?
Because I made it equal.
He made a
in
big
equal
ass
parts.
How fucking big is this cup?
The cup was like this big.
Oh, okay.
It was a big fucking cup.
All right.
And
So
it was
like a
one of
big
those
gulp?
like, yeah. it was the big gulp.
Right.
So
the trucker cup?
Yeah, it was a trucker mug. For sure.
Look at our special guest for the night, Rico.
Hey, can you actually see him?
Yeah.
Hey, you fucking dick.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
There's Rico.
Rico.
We haven't heard you bark in a while, Rico. Why don't you yelp for us or something? No?
No? All right.
Okay.
Back to regular scheduled program.
Rico will be back later on. He's going to talk about the Trump wall, how he feels about it, all his Mexican brothers. But right now, I'm going to introduce the players in the game here. Of course, you guys know me. At least I hope you do. If not, I'm Jerry Saylor. I'm not really an alcoholic. I don't really drink that much, but when I do, apparently I tie on a good one.
You do,
I do gotta
Yeah.
say, every single time that I've been with you that you drank,
Yeah.
you got shit face hammered.
Yeah, it's all or nothing
Yeah.
with Jerry. It really is.
Like
Yeah.
I've never seen him have a couple.
I don't drink to like be sociable. Well, I mean, how can I say this here?
You become sociable.
Yeah,
you do.
I don't drink because like I want to like suppress memories or anything like that. I don't drink because I'm unhappy and it takes me to a better place in life, where I can feel free or whatever them alcoholics say in AA. I drink to get fucking hammered and have a good time. That's just how I do it. And I'm a happy drunk. I'm not an angry drunk.
Yeah.
I've never once gotten angry that I know of and like tried to fist fight anybody or, nothing like that. I'm a happy drunk.
We moshed at the Head PE show when we were hammered as fuck.
Yeah, and even that was a happy time.
Yeah,
I got fucking knocked on my ass and dudes were like, here, man, let me help you up. And I was like, fuck you, help me up. And they helped me up and we fucking moshed some more, man. It was good. It's a good time. I'm a happy drunk.
Fuck yeah.
Being drunk for me is a good thing. I don't, like I said, I don't drink because I'm unhappy or I'm sad, or my life sucks.
Well, I mean,
just,
you don't do it every day.
No, I don't drink every day at all. No, like I couldn't even tell you the last time I drank. The Little Debbie show.
I can. Last Friday.
No.
We did on the
It was
podcast.
last Friday.
You were shit face hammered.
Yeah. It was then, and then
Little Debbie was the last time we were.
that was the last time I got
See what happens
hammered.
when I'm gone.
Was it?
But
All hell breaks loose.
what was the other concert we went to?
We saw Newfound Glory.
Newfound Glory.
Yeah,
I mean, I wasn't shit faced there.
Shit faced, but we were pretty.
I mean, I was
I was more than you were, I think.
I was feeling good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you were like half my size.
Yeah.
So, when you're hammered, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
Yeah. That's
I'm
basically
like,
how it is.
yeah, give me more.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's me. I'm Jerry Saylor. I'm not an alcoholic. Not even a little bit, like I said. But there are 2 other guys in this room that I want to introduce you guys to. Obviously, if you've listened this far, you probably know these guys.
Yeah.
But for anybody new watching on Facebook Live or listening to the podcast audio, you're going to need to know who these guys are. And it's just tradition that I fucking introduce them because that's just what I do. It takes up like a good 15 minutes of the show, and I don't have to think about anything. So that's just how I do it around here. Trying to take up as much time as I possibly can talking about absolute bullshit. I'm kind of like Sean Spicer.
Yeah.
But I think I'm handsomer. Just saying, I don't hide in bushes.
I was going to say you're hiding in bushes and
Definitely
shit.
more honest.
Yeah. Well, I can't say I don't hide in bushes. Have been a couple occasions where I've been hiding in bushes, peeking in windows, but I'm definitely not trying to hide from people. I make it very well known that I'm there. Whether it's the slapping sound coming from underneath the windowsill or I'm going on too much about me. I need to talk about these other two guys. This guy right here, he is my right-hand man. He always sits to my left side. He thinks I hate him for some reason.
He does hate me.
Because I'm busy as fuck and I never hit him up. But the truth of the matter is, I fucking love this dude. He's always been there for me. Never had an issue with him. There was that one time you and Darren were knocking on my doorbell at like 2 a.m.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
And that was about it.
He hated me then for like 2 days.
I didn't even hate you. I was just like, what the fuck? You gonna unfriend me? I'm not even mad at you.
That was some shit.
Like, yeah, it was a fucked up situation.
Why are you knocking on the door at 2 a.m?
We were being stupid.
Being just dumbasses, Him and a guy on the couch, that'd be a funny idea. And it was, but...
We woke everybody up.
Lisa was more
pissed than
me.
anybody.
I was like, dude, this is fucking great. And the best part is I caught him doing it,
Badly. Because Darren was stupid and he was like,
stomping through the fucking yard and shit. Yeah.
Should I do it? I'm like, just fucking do it, you dumbass. You said you wanted to do it.
So... But anyway...
It's like the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah. But like I said, he is my right-hand man. He sits on my left side. His penis slopes to the left, allegedly. I've never seen it. I cannot confirm this.
It does.
But he is the leftward sloping Dusty B.
What's going on, everybody? How's it going?
Fuck, man. Seems like it's been forever since I've seen you. Probably because I was drunk last week and I don't really remember a whole lot about hanging out with you.
Luckily,
fuck, we haven't hung out since last Friday.
Yeah.
Luckily, you documented it all on video.
We did. Yes, we did. And I listened to it yesterday, and it was pretty fucking funny, I'm not going to lie. But we documented a lot more after the show, which is kind of funny. So the NSA and people on Facebook are like, look at these crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah. Crazy shit was known to happen.
It was funny.
It does happen.
I remember tucking my shirt inside of itself and looking like I was wearing
taking some risque photos.
Yeah.
Not going to lie, I had my shirt off after the episode. We didn't touch each other. That I remember.
I was going to say.
I did check my body the next day for any type of,
we did go to Waffle House.
Yeah, violations. There was no blood. There was no bruising.
Yeah.
I think I was good. There was no foreign...
I was wondering why you didn't call me all week. I took him to a good dinner at Waffle House and never called me. What the fuck, man?
Bitch, you didn't buy. I had to buy my own. Had to buy my own jerk off in the parking lot.
Yeah, we were like... It was funny because we were at Waffle House, but like Jerry went outside to vape and I went outside with him. And then like, how they got glass in front of Waffle House?
Right.
Well, like... Chubbs and his girl were back there, so we were like taking videos with him in the background, going beep beep beep, like just being stupid, being loud as fuck in Waffle House. They were like, Jesus Christ!
Dude, and I gotta say that Waffle House food,
hit the spot.
While I was drunk, it was great. But that chicken sandwich I had was fucking gross. It was rubbery as shit.
Dude, you don't ever buy anything except breakfast at Waffle House.
Dude,
dude,
wish you there on that one.
Believe me, I bought breakfast and a chicken sandwich.
He did. And he ate my waffle.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to eat this waffle.
Jesus
You want it?
Christ.
And I already had my own waffle. Didn't I have my own waffle?
No, you didn't. You just had mine.
What all the fuck did I order?
Dude, I can't remember.
I ordered like... When you spend $20 at Waffle House, you bought a lot of fucking food.
Yeah.
And I know I dropped $20 at Waffle House.
He was like, I want my hash browns blacker than Wesley Snipes.
And you know what?
They weren't.
In true Waffle House fashion, they still came out soggy as fuck. It was pathetic. It really was.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah. But moving on to the next character we have here in the room. He's very loud. He's very vibrant. He's very out there. He's currently running a presidential campaign for the year 2020, going up against the Trumpmeister, if he lasts that long. He is a cuckboy extraordinaire. He is my good friend. He is Bruce motherfucking Leonard.
What's happening?
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. I just know that, and I watched that show last week. I turned around, I was like, man, these guys are wasted.
At least I wasn't passed out on the couch.
Yeah.
No, but you were pretty,
that week I power
lit
drank
from minute one.
Yeah.
Of the show.
Yeah.
Like it literally started, like I mixed the drink upstairs, and I started drinking. I was like, wow, this is pretty fucking good. This is delicious, And then I was like, oh, we need to go downstairs and start getting fucking ready for shit. And I came down here, and I'm looking for cables and shit, and I'm running all over. I'm like, fuck, man, I don't know where the fuck this shit's at. Man,
this is good.
Help me look for this, man. Come on, And like we're fucking looking, we're scrambling around. I'm like, no, it's not the fucking right one. It won't fucking fit. and we're going back and forth. And by this time, I don't know how much of the drink I'd actually had.
Yeah.
But I was feeling pretty fucking good. I was just like, you know what? It's getting fucking late. If I keep looking for this and drinking, there's no way I'm gonna do the show. So I was just like, fuck it, do it live.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
Then people were like, "Hey, we should do prank phone calls." And we're like, "All right, let's do that."
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great idea. Good idea here.
So funny.
I want to go back to Bruce here for a second here. Yeah. You're starting your presidential campaign for the year 2020.
Yes.
I did not know that you had to have like $5,000 worth of donations.
Yeah, I looked it up
to get this going.
Because I was curious. It was like, well, we did it last year at the very end. It was like, we started too late, and I couldn't be on any.
How much money have you raised so far?
$5.
$10.
$5. Hey, not to brag,
but I was like, it was the beginning of the week, so people don't get paid usually till the weekend. So I was expecting maybe to get some donations this week. But anyway, it's not about the money. It's about the law. I looked up the thing, and it's like, to be on the federal ballot for president, you have to get contributions that equal $5,000 or more.
Right. Hey, now, I know you got...
So I was like, well, I have to get $5,000 to get on the fucking ballot.
Can you just use your tax return?
Now, I guess you could, theoretically. I mean, if you had the money, but I don't have $5,000.
No, I got that. No,
so
I'm just saying.
Not that I can just throw it at that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not trying to brag here or nothing, but you said you got $5 so far in contributions.
Yeah, Jamie Alberto is the first person to donate.
Last week, we had our very first Audible trial sign up, and we made $15.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So for every person that signs up for our Audible trial, we get $15.
Dude, that's not bad.
I know. That's why
I didn't know. I thought it was like 50 cents.
No. We get, for every one person that signs up for the trial, regardless of if they immediately fucking cancel it, we get $15.
So everyone, please do that.
Yeah, please do.
No, please, because we can use it.
It'll help us out.
Yeah.
We can buy stuff for the studio and make it nice, and maybe if we get enough, maybe we'll buy some booze and get drunk again.
Yeah.
I doubt that'll happen.
No, it'll happen.
Yeah, it'll probably happen.
It'll happen again tonight.
So anyway, that was the plan, to raise $5,000 so I could put myself legally on the ballot.
Right. Now,
then we'll use that money to create shit to basically troll the shit out of Trump.
So right there, you're admitting that you're not going to use that money for your campaign. You're going to use it just to strictly troll Trump.
No. For the to create
radio
ads or TV ads or internet ads,
propaganda against Trump.
Yeah, basically, yes. But and we'll have a message.
You're going to be that guy though that puts out hate messages about his candidate and shit.
You can't say fuck Trump on the radio, Bruce.
Yeah.
No, you can't on the internet.
Very true. Very true.
I like that.
Hey, as much as I love you, Bruce, I have to admit, I heard earlier this week there's rumors of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson running for president.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I hate to say it, man, but I fucking love me some Rock.
But I wouldn't vote for him.
I mean,
I like him too. He's like a really good, personable guy. He's like a good guy.
You smell what The Rock is cooking?
Yeah.
Healthcare.
Yeah. He's a good guy, but I want somebody that's actually held an office before.
No, that's what I'm saying about the same as about Trump. It was like, these guys don't...
But they're like, oh, he was a businessman.
Right.
He has business.
Well, to me, I gotta say, it matters how smart you are.
Yeah.
How knowledgeable are you? It doesn't bother me if somebody didn't hold office. If Neil deGrasse Tyson...
Yeah.
If you say you want to make Neil deGrasse Tyson the president, and you go, well, he's never held office. Yeah, but he's smart enough to figure that shit out.
It was the fact that
he knows about history and shit, and he knows about the world. He's not a fucking
People
idiot.
know he's not a fucking idiot. So, okay, so The Rock is an actor. Granted, he's not an idiot, but he's not
an idiot,
well
but
educated.
I wouldn't expect him to sit
Ronald
down and
Reagan
start
was an
talking
actor.
about, foreign policy and shit.
Yeah.
Ronald
Reagan was also the governor of California.
Yeah, so was Schwarzenegger, though.
Right, what I'm saying, that prepares you for
that sense,
being in government.
For that sense, yeah.
You have to know how the government operates.
It's kind of like if you're smart.
Like Trump doesn't know how it operates. That's why he's having a lot of problems.
Right. He's trying to run it like a business.
It's a business, like it's Trump Tower, and he can just fucking dismiss anybody he wants at any time, and they all serve at his pleasure. And it's like, that's not how it works. These people are elected.
That's not how it works, but that's how it's working out now.
Well, that's how he wants it to work. Yeah. Yes, but that's not how it works.
Yeah.
And it's never going to work that way. All he's going to do is alienate people.
Like illegal aliens? Wall.
Yes.
Wall. I want to get a wall button.
You know, it's going
to be like the Staples button. Be like,
yeah.
Wall.
That'd be so fucking funny.
We should do that.
Dude, make it.
We should make a commercial. Why
can't you?
For it.
You can.
Yeah, we need to do that.
You just make one of these keys, can't you?
Yeah. We just had the picture come up. Wall. I need to do that. I need to sit down and make like a whole
keystroke,
like a whole keystroke of like memes.
You didn't see
memes.
Yeah.
That episode of Sunny when they made the podcast.
No.
Yeah, and they made the sound effects on the keyboard, and then they were just getting all fucking stupid.
I love that
Funny
show.
stuff, man. Funny stuff. You know, we were talking before the show here, and you were like, "This is the Trump that you voted for. This is what you voted for." Blah blah blah. And
I'm just fucking with you, man.
Well, no, I mean you're right. I voted for Trump because I wanted people to, you know.
You like
get
troll
butthurt. I love it's the old. To me, Trump being president was the ultimate troll job.
Yeah,
you know, and that's just that's why I voted for him. I wanted people to be pissed off and this and that, but my ultimate goal has yet to be fulfilled. And you may be asking yourself, you know, well, what was your ultimate goal?
Yeah, what is your ultimate goal?
My ultimate goal was for Trump to get elected, and then for all the fucking people that bitch about the government to actually do something together, cooperatively, rise up and overthrow the fucking government like they do in Egypt and fucking all them other countries and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? Like, all I'm hearing now is just people bitching about Trump.
You know what happened?
You know,
people try to overthrow the internet. Overthrow the government. They just turn the internet off, and people are like, fuck, man, they turned the internet off. All right, let's go back home. They'll fucking turn it back on. That's basically what they would do.
Pretty much.
Think about it. Like I think they'd be like, "Oh fuck, they turned the internet off," or like they shut all the internet down.
But see,
fuck, no cell phones, no internet. We're fucked.
That's what I'm saying. If all these people could join together without the use of use technology to organize it and get together and actually like show up and do something impressive
and like don't
like
yell
on the lawns of
shit.
the White House and shit. Yeah, and do it fucking peacefully. You ain't got to fucking. You know, go in there, guns blazing.
But they have. They did the March on Science not that long ago.
Yeah, but that was a march on science.
He doesn't do science and romance, bro. Come on.
Yeah, but that was science. Yeah, but the people were out peacefully, walking down the street.
They need
millions of them.
Hey, they need to be setting up fucking like big projector screens, and they need to be watching all the videos and shit from like. When the other countries took over, like
the
Egypt,
milk and cereal video,
train them throw that in just for sure. But like they need to be watching, like training these fuckers mentally to like okay, see this guy right here throwing his fucking Molotov cocktail in Egypt. Don't be like that guy because
somebody's like, fuck yeah,
he got shot right after that. You know, we need you alive. You know,
yeah.
Really, what I'm saying is, if you don't like Trump and you don't like our government, that's fine. That's perfect. I'm not a political guy at all. I don't know fucking nothing. You guys were talking earlier, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck are they talking about? Who the fuck is that guy? I've never heard that name before. Totally unpolitical.
He's like, who's Paul Manafort? Like, the guy you voted for his campaign manager?
Yeah. Like, I have no clue.
Like, you didn't even know.
No clue.
This is the main problem in this country.
Yeah.
That you don't know. You know.
Because I don't follow politics.
But I'm saying, but people still vote.
Right.
They don't know. So people vote with their gut instead of their brains. And that's what Trump capitalized on.
My vote came straight from the heart. Because in my heart, like I've said from the beginning, Trump being president is the ultimate troll job.
It is.
And everybody who hates Trump is totally falling for it. And they're like fucking like bitching and complaining and doing this and doing that. And it's kind of what I wanted. But I wanted it to be a little bit more extreme.
But what they're doing on the other side is not cool either.
Yeah, but you have to expect that. It's fucking Trump. Look at his... you have to expect that. The guy is...
I can believe that you're willing to risk your own freedom for trolling entertainment.
I voted libertarian. So
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Until the tanks come rolling down my street, I'm good.
There's no tanks. There's just drones.
Look at what's happening already. They're already building more prisons. And Session has already said that he's going to fucking jack up the fucking drug war back again. So they're going to start putting people back in prison.
The thing that pisses me off about the drug wars, man, they've done it. It's been the same way for so fucking long.
I know.
And it's been the same, and they know it's not going to work.
But here's the deal, though. It doesn't matter.
So much research, it doesn't fucking work.
Here's the problem, though.
It doesn't work.
No, but here's the problem.
It drives me nuts, man.
It doesn't work, but now they've made it into a business.
Exactly. They want money.
Yeah.
That's all they give a fuck about.
So now, they make money off locking people up.
Yeah.
So now the incentive is to lock people up.
Yeah.
Because they're making money off of it.
And then they said,
that's the fucking...
And they say...
that's one of my main fucking issues.
Yeah. And they say, blacks and Latinos are going to not benefit. I mean, they're going to be affected worse by it because they're the ones that are profiled the most.
Well, there's that, and there's also, they're building these immigrant detention centers.
Yeah.
Where they put the immigrants that they grab before they deport them.
Yeah.
And they put them in these places, but those places are for profit too.
Profit, yeah. It's messed up, man.
Think about this for a second here.
They're already building more of them. Like, they've had $200 million to build one down in Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
And this is something that you had said earlier too, Bruce, that I kind of wanted to capitalize on.
What's that?
You said the Republicans have been doing this whole Russian laundering money thing for a while.
That's the word on the street.
Word on the street, okay. Imagine this, if you will. I'm going to defend Trump here a little bit for this. Imagine if it wasn't Trump. It was just another.
It was just everyone else that works for him. No, he didn't know about it.
Well, no.
This is the premise.
No. What I'm saying is, if the Republican Party in itself has been behind some shady shit for years,
yes. Well,
they could have had anybody.
So Democrats. That's the problem.
Well, yeah.
Both parties are corrupt right now.
Well, they've been corrupt
when you only have two parties and both of them suck.
Yeah.
You're pretty fucked if you're just a person living here.
Well, the point I'm trying to make is, though, the Republican Party's been into some shady shit for a while.
Yes.
And now they had their candidate, who surprisingly was a fucking reality TV star.
Yes.
And a billionaire, philanthropist, playboy. No, wait, that was Tony Stark.
Well, if you step back from the whole thing and you look at it logically, okay.
But hold on. Before you go into that. If the Republicans have been into this shit for that long and they've done all this shit, it wouldn't matter who they got to be their presidential
no, that's
candidate.
Not necessarily true. It would or it wouldn't.
I don't think it would. I don't think it would matter who they got.
I don't think it would because I
think it would. Like if somebody would have been like,
look, I don't like Ted Cruz. Okay,
yeah,
I don't.
Right.
But I think that if Ted Cruz was to become a nominee and they went to him and they said, "This is the deal. We're all in bed with Russians."
Yeah.
Then I don't think he'd go along with it. I think he'd freak out.
I think somebody like Rand Paul wouldn't go with it either.
But I'm just saying that there are people who would say, "What the fuck are you doing?"
The Republicans just had to find the right person,
the right guy.
Yes.
But
here's the deal. That's what I'm getting ready to tell you.
Right.
This is my opinion. If you step back from it and you look at it logically, okay? Bannon has been running the right-wing propaganda machine for about the last 10 or 15 years. Okay?
Right.
He is one, and his friends are all tight with these Russians. The right wing of America, for some reason, has gravitated towards these Russians.
Oh, wait, hold on a second here. Clarify something for me.
What?
Because, I don't
the
follow...
The alt-right, the hardcore right.
Yeah, but...
The Nazis.
Clarify this here. Even though... Is Bannon more pro-white, or is he more pro-American?
He's a white nationalist.
But he's for America, right?
I guess, if you want to call it that.
Why?
White America.
In my mind...
Is he Jewish?
No.
Oh, no. I thought he was Jewish. I thought that picture he had was with a rabbi.
He just looks like shit.
He's not Jewish. No.
Oh.
But
he just looks like shit. Is that what you said?
He's a drunk.
I would think that's like a white supremacist in America would be for, like, they say, oh, you're going to be white, Christian, Protestant, or whatever. I would think like a white supremacist in the United States would be for the advancement of America. I can't see a white supremacist being in collusion with anybody from another
what
country.
You don't understand.
Money.
But that's not true
because the root of all
there's
evil,
evidence of it. Like, he also runs propaganda fucking machines over there. I mean, these people are all tied together financially.
So Bannon is not much
right
pro-American. He's just more pro-white race.
Right, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And they're promoting this all over the world.
Okay.
The nationalist idea that all these,
So it doesn't matter what country you come from, as long as you're
they're stirring
blonde hair, blue eyes.
Them up in France. They're stirring them up in fucking Germany. They're stirring them
France didn't work out good too.
No, but like I said, in Germany they've infiltrated the army. Didn't you see that story?
No.
You say in Germany?
Yes.
You mean World War II?
Oh, where they got busted?
No.
They had a bunch of Nazi shit in their barracks or something
in the army, in the German army.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on Facebook.
And they had actually
number one news headquarters.
They actually had a plan that they were going to kill a bunch of refugees and try to blame it on immigrants, so that the fucking right wing would get the vote.
Start the race war.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But they got busted, thank God. But I'm saying all this stuff is connected. But these big right wing, alt right people, they're machine.
Right.
It's for the same goal all over. Fascism, basically. And like I said, they call it nationalism.
I've said it once, I'll say it before. Fascism doesn't sound too bad. Still not for sure exactly what fascism is.
Exactly.
But it sounds cool. Sounds pretty cool.
Exactly.
Like it's a cool sounding word, like fascism. It's kind of borderline. Like,
anyway, this is my
go ahead.
My theory.
I don't know where I was going with
is that Bannon has been running these propaganda machines for the last 10 or 15 years, right? And they're all aimed at getting these Tea Party people elected into office.
But now,
during this time,
why would it be Tea
Party
also?
But I'm saying, listen,
okay,
because Tea Party are the extreme Republicans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically the alt-right of the Republican Party.
See, I didn't know that. I thought like Tea Party was like independent kind of people.
Yeah, they're fucking ultra-conservative.
I don't know.
Anyway, in the meantime, he's been whispering in Trump's ear all this time.
Right.
They picked Trump. They knew that he was the perfect candidate.
It was a joke at first, and they're like, he'd be perfect for it.
He's famous. People will just listen to him, and he's blustery and shit. He's all the things, that people wanted.
Right.
A guy who, he's not afraid to speak his mind. I mean, he stands up to people.
Right.
Right. So they groomed him for it.
Right.
And this is what they did.
So it's not 100%.
A lot of it, I think, is Trump is just stupid and just go along with him because, one, he likes to win shit. So he'll do anything to win. He says it himself.
Is it fair? Is it fair to say that if Trump hadn't have been the right guy and they found another guy, that it's really just everybody else behind the scenes running stuff and not so much the guy they picked?
I don't believe that because those other guys, like, they didn't have Bannon as their fucking... This is the alt-right power grab.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they had got another guy. Like, was Trump and Bannon together before?
Yes.
Like, how long have they been together
They've been hanging out for a long time. That's why fucking, like I said, I believe... Because if you look at Trump used to be totally different.
So you're saying Trump's like,
but I'm saying,
like an alt-rightist
yes, he is now. He's a conspiracy theorist and an alt-rightist. He's fucking crazy. He's been brainwashed by these people. But if you look at Trump years ago, he didn't talk nothing like that.
No,
he's like a Democrat liberal guy.
Yeah, he wasn't for the drug war
at all. He's actually
he's
an asshole, but he's not like a fucking Nazi.
Yeah,
But after hanging out with Bannon and all these people whispering in his ear and telling him all this shit and reading all this propaganda, now he's fucking woo.
So here again, I'm going to bring it up.
Hanging out with Alex Jones.
You just said he himself was brainwashed. So technically, it's like I said, it's not Trump running the show. It's them running the show. They're pulling the strings behind the scenes.
I believe that to a certain extent.
I will
but I
say
also
this.
believe that Trump is unpredictable and just says anything that comes out of his fucking mouth. So
here's
no one
my
can
theory
control
on
that.
Yeah. Here's my theory on it. When the shit goes down, Trump's the first one to say something, and it's always something fucking outlandish and crazy.
Stupid, yeah.
And then everybody else is like, whoa, this is what you should have said. Right here. That's why everything he says after the fact is a little bit more kind of like, I didn't say that. Yeah, this is what I really meant to say. Read between the lines here, people. So that's just kind of where I'm going at with that. Does that make sense? Does that seem logical?
No, I think it's a combination of lots of things. I think Trump was the perfect candidate, yes, to win, but to control him, no. You're not going to be able to control this guy.
Do you think it's possible we can have a Hollywood ending here?
Surprised they don't all have strokes from trying to fucking. I keep waiting for Sean Spicer's head to just explode like while he's on the fucking podium.
Is it at all possible in the realm of imagination here that Trump could surprise us all and in the end fire all those motherfuckers like he's done with everybody else? Like once he achieves, a final form or whatever,
maximum Trump power.
Yeah, and he takes all these fuckers that helped him get up there, and it's just like, look, you've pulled my strings long enough. It's time for me to do what I want to do, and he fucking fires Bannon. He fires whoever else, fucking the McMahon bitch from WWE. The Betsy, is it DeVos or DeBose or?
She got booed.
Yeah,
you see that?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was funny.
Is it possible? I guess what I'm trying to say is it possible to unbrainwash Trump?
No.
In the end,
at this point, no.
You don't think so?
He's dug in now, and he
as much of a loose cannon as
he's created his
own
reality where he doesn't believe anything that the news media says, and his whole entire operation at this point seems to be built on discrediting anything that's reported.
Right.
Yesterday he said he's going to cancel White House briefings and just give out like a printed statement.
That's a genius move, really.
No, that's a fucking third world dictator move. That's the point.
We're slowly getting there.
The other day they arrested a reporter for asking questions. What?
Right. So, but I mean, realistically, you don't think at some point Trump, as much of a loose cannon as Trump is, you don't think there's any chance before the end of his term where he could just be like, look, you guys have fucking got all these motherfuckers to hate me. I'm done with you guys. I'm going to run it the way I fucking want to do it now.
No.
You don't? Do you think it's possible he could want to do that and the people pulling the strings have him offed like Kennedy? I could see that happening.
You think you're comparing Trump to Kennedy?
In a sense, yeah.
And just a sense of being shot, not anything else.
Right. Yeah. It's like, what is the brain splattered? That's about the only similarity.
I mean, you don't think it's possible that as wild as Trump is, he could just go off the rails and say, fuck all you guys?
No, because what you're seeing is it's an unprecedented thing. Like, all of it. Like, these people that are running the government aren't traditional power people. So the people that you're talking about that would off somebody, they're not in power. Or they are, but they're like sitting in the shadow closet wherever they are and going, what the fuck are we going to do now? Because they're not pulling the string.
You don't think somebody like Bannon, who, like you said, is leader of the alt-right, couldn't organize a small task force, if you will?
Task force.
Excuse the term.
Of toothless rednecks.
Excuse the term here. And,
with Confederate flags.
And alt force.
Right.
An A-team, if you will. to do his bidding for him. Like, hey, guys, look, Trump's really fucking lost it. We're losing fucking control here. We need to take care of him.
No. I don't think so.
Assemble the Avengers. The alt-vengers.
Alt-vengers. Yeah.
David Duke and...
You don't think that's possible? As much of a bad, evil person that you claim Bannon to be, you don't think he has the ability to organize a team to take out anybody?
I don't think that they're nowhere nearly that organized. They're his main...
But you got
his main profession is brainwashing.
Think about this, though. Think about this. If all the Republicans are in on it, Okay, everybody in his little camp or whatever.
Yeah, but see,
you don't think they would all get together and just be like,
I don't think it's
all
of them.
Time.
This is like a small sect of the Republican Party. Like I said,
but
the
they all
ultra-conservative,
they all have
hardcore alt-right.
They all have power, though, right?
Well, they have power because they have money and a propaganda machine.
You don't think they could take out Trump if they wanted to? You don't think they could in the end?
Yeah, but then what? Then what's in it for them?
Take out Mitch McConnell, please.
They would take out the guy who
but I'm saying
they helped put
who
in
are they
power
gonna
that's
fucking
going off the rails.
put up there?
Who cares?
Then they
would have somebody else groomed in his place.
They cut their own throat. No, they don't have that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying they could eventually get it, though. They've got 4 years to fucking put this together, Bruce.
You're not going to make it 4 years.
They groomed Trump over 2 years.
No, I don't think that's true. I think that he was a candidate for 2 years, but Bannon was whispering in his ear long before that. I promise you. They were talking about this for a long time.
Well, I'm not saying that they
were setting this up. That's why he's hanging out with Manafort and all these guys.
But how do we know? How do you know? How does anybody know that they're not already grooming the next guy in line? See, I watched American History X last week, okay? I watched American History X, okay? Check this out.
Nazi expert.
Hey, I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm aficionado, maybe. I've seen that movie a lot, but I watched it recently, okay?
Yes.
In the big climactic scene where Derek Vineyard, played by Edward Norton, goes and sees the hair-lip Stacy Keach in his little office or whatever, he's like, look, I'm out, blah, 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 don't come near my family, this, that, and the other, I'll fucking kill you. He's like, it don't even fucking matter if I come back to you because you've got the next crop already lined up, ready to go. And I think that's how it would appear. That's how the alt-right would work. They always keep it in waves, man,
Yeah, but
makes
not
sense.
a presidential candidate.
You never know, man. Crazy shit. I'm telling you. Man.
Yeah, this is all like everything bad lined up at once to allow this to happen.
But you don't think they got a backup plan? Seriously, you're going to take it this far and not have a backup plan?
I don't think they thought they'd make it this far.
I don't think they got a backup plan.
I know doomsday preppers that have fucking backup plans. Backup plans, son. And them guys...
I'm just saying, I really don't think that they thought they'd make it this far.
But once they got that far, you don't think they're grooming somebody
once
now?
Once they won, they were like, oh, shit.
Yeah, what the fuck are we going to do now?
Like, what do we do now? Yeah, like their whole existence is based on complaining about shit. That's why they can't govern. They don't really have ideas. They're just against shit.
But see, when
reversing stuff.
They know what they don't want. They don't know what they really want.
When you say that it's based, like their whole thing is based on like complaining and they not knowing what they want and stuff. To me, that sounds a lot like the Hillary supporters that are still out there fucking bitching about shit.
I don't want to hear about them either. Like,
I know that's like to me, it's all one and the same. Both sides are doing the same shit, saying, "Hey, I don't like that. It offends me. Let's get rid of it." And both sides are fucking doing that. That's what it seems like to me.
I mean, what do you mean?
Like
in what respect?
Like you said, the alt-right, their whole thing is based on like complaining about shit they don't like.
Yes.
Right. That's what
everything's blamed on the Jews.
Yeah, and that's what I'm seeing from the Hillary supporters.
The Jews.
It's all Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. This, it's Trump's fault. That. Replace Trump with Jews, and you got the alt-right.
That's not necessarily true though. It's like you got to call out Trump on when he does shit.
You got to call out the Jews. Are we not doing the name swap thing? Oh. I'm just saying. I'm hearing complaining from both sides, and for
the people that are still about Hillary, I don't get that either.
I don't.
I'm like, look, it's mostly her fault that this is occurring. Like, there's no fucking excuse to lose that election against Trump. None, unless it's proven.
What lost her that election was Comey reopening that.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But in Comey's defense here, I don't think he was trying to make her lose the election.
I think he's like, I want to reopen this investigation. And he looked at the calendar right after he opened it. He's like, fuck.
I think he was just doing his job. Because
I think he felt he was doing his job.
The emails were just recently discovered, and it was his duty to reopen that investigation and investigate those found emails right now.
But the timing of it itself was very suspicious. You know.
Suspicious or coincidental? That's
I mean,
that's
you
the
know,
question
both.
Here.
But I'm saying,
it doesn't look good. You know, it definitely does look suspicious.
But either way,
but I think it's more coincidental.
Either way, it already proves that people don't like her. So why would you keep hanging on to something that people are telling you they don't want it? That's what I'm saying about Hillary Clinton. Like, if she had any, you know, respect or decency, she'd just go away. Just go away.
Right.
Like, go away. Like, it's time for new shit.
Right.
Trump shows you that. People want new shit. They're tired of the same old shit.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to vote for fucking Jeb Bush or fucking Clinton, you know, or, you know, bring some new people.
Exactly. The Democratic Party should have never even put Hillary
They should have ran
Clinton
Bernie Sanders, and then we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah, well,
you're probably right.
They fucked that up.
Right, but I'm saying Bernie Sanders would have probably won against Trump. I guarantee you. It's like,
probably.
And people could say all they want. Oh, whatever. You know, Bernie Sanders had a better chance than she did. How's that?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he would have. Okay, I won't say he would have won or lost. I'll say he's a better candidate than she was. He has a better chance than she does to beat Trump.
Right. Based on the fact that people want new shit.
Yes. People want something new. They're tired of the same shit.
But then again, if people wanted new shit, how did Hillary win the fucking the nomination?
Because that's you saw through the WikiLeaks email or whatever. Because the DNC
they basically told him like,
right. Well, it's her turn to be the you know, she's been through all this, which she has. See, it's always been my opinion that they made a deal when Barack came along. Right. They were like, look, Barack is on fire right now, and he's going to win.
We're going to give it to him.
We're going to give him
next time around. You'll get it.
Next time around, we'll give it to you.
Yeah.
So they made like a handshake deal.
Right.
And so when it came that time, they were like, well, we made a deal. We gotta. I could see how it happened, but I'm saying it wasn't good for anybody.
No.
Because the people were telling you they wanted Bernie Sanders. They're filling up the fucking stadiums and shit. So they were dumb to not see what was going on. And then, yes, it would have been shitty to her again, but hey, you gotta try to win. That's it. You see what happens if you don't.
That's true. That's true.
And now we got Trump. Nobody wants that.
But do you think now? I want to bring this back around full circle.
I don't think it matters because I said sooner or later these guys are going to get arrested.
Probably. Well, what I'm saying is I want to bring it full circle around here to your candidacy here, your run here. Now that the American people have had something different and somebody who's never had a political office before, do you think that's going to affect your run? Because, I mean, you've never held a political office before.
I have not.
You don't have any political experience.
But you're definitely
something new and fresh.
Yeah, but I know a lot more about this shit than Trump does.
True.
I promise you that right now.
But in the eyes of the American, you got to think about all the people that voted for Trump. Do you think you've got the capabilities to convince those people that voted for Trump, or even some of them, that you're the man for the job?
Possibly.
Good question.
Even going up against Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I don't think I have a chance against Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I don't think there'd be a lot of people that could. It's fucking The Rock, man.
Yeah,
I mean he's
The Rock.
He's so hot right now. I know Dusty don't.
But I will say this.
I like him, but I just
I
don't
will
like
say
him as
this.
president.
That's true.
I'm not from. I'm a regular person. I've always been a regular person, and I look at things through a regular person's perspective.
Right.
And I'm there to talk for the average American. I'm not there to talk for Goldman Sachs or,
Hollywood.
Right. It's like, it's all about what's best for us. And what's best for us is we're getting fucked right now. On both sides. The neoliberal thing is not good either. To me, this country's always worked best when it operates from the middle.
The middle.
Like when there's compromising going on, and everybody's got to feel like they're getting something. Mm-hmm. Right. And what's going on now is everybody's like, we're doing this over here on the left, and we're doing this over here on the right. The people that didn't have any sense in the middle, they feel left out.
Yep.
And that's where all this, a lot of the Trump lows, I think, are those people who just feel like disenchanted from the whole situation. And they're like, nobody cares about us, you know. Well, meanwhile, they're selling all these businesses and shipping all these jobs out, consolidating wealth. You know, there used to be regulations on how big these corporations could be.
Right.
And they took all that away, and now there's just like a handful of giant corporations that are running everything. And that's not cool.
Well,
all the wealth is concentrated, and it's not shared among the people.
The reason they're running everything is because they're paying off these politicians.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The whole system is crooked.
Right. The whole
system. What you need to do is elect people who aren't involved in that system, which I agree with. And I've said all along, I understand where Trump comes from. I understand, you know, the need for people to say, we need something different, somebody who's not involved. But the answer is not some rich billionaire white dude who runs around with these people. Like, he represents them. He doesn't represent you.
He's one of us.
Right, and people think that because he put that trucker hat on, hey, he's one of us. He's not. You know, he represents them. He yelled at fucking Hillary the whole campaign about Goldman Sachs. And he fucking puts all Goldman Sachs people in his cabinet.
And he puts like big oil Rex.
Yeah, it's like, are you serious?
Yeah.
And the people still think that this is good for them,
right?
Which is crazy. That again, they're propagandized. It's like these people don't care about you. And trickle down economics, that's been tried so many times, and it's never worked. You know, capitalism is fine.
Anything with the word trickle in it, I'm not really a fan.
Here's the deal: when you take away all regulation, right? Capitalism is like a game of Monopoly, right? When you know what happens when you play Monopoly, right?
Oh yeah, one person
everybody gets the money. Everyone starts out the same. Eventually, one guy has all the money and everybody's broke, right?
Right.
That's how capitalism works if there's no regulations. And every now and then, you got to shake up the board, spread it out again, and let people fucking play.
Right.
That's how it works. But what happens is...
Have you ever tried to play a game of Monopoly like that?
What?
Like shaking the board?
Pisses
people off. I had 4 hotels right there, you son of a bitch.
I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Once you get to a certain point, you're like, okay, this game is over. We got to start over. And you fucking break it all down, break up the banks, break up the big business, put regulations back in, spread the money back out, and then the economy works again. And eventually, they'll do the same thing, because they've done it again. They've done it again and again. Eventually, they get more money, they buy off more regulations. Eventually, the regulations are all gone, and the people got all the money. And you got to do it again.
Right.
But that's how it works. If you let them take the regulations away, like why don't they just leave all that shit the way it was? I don't know. You know?
Right.
When the country was working the best it ever was, right, and the middle class was the biggest it ever was, right? Why would you change any of that? Why would you change those rules?
What, recently it was?
Well, I'm saying over decades they've eliminated all these regulations and shit. But I'm saying, like, in the 60s, 70s, when America was booming, you know, and the middle class was fat and everybody had money, you know, why would you change those rules when it's working? That's my point.
Right.
The only reason to change it is the rich people pay to have it changed.
The rich stay rich and the poor stay poor.
But you know what I mean.
Let me bring it back
here.
But
even rich people should want there to be a strong economy. Everyone prospers then.
Yeah, that is true.
Very true. Let me bring it back here to your presidential bid here, your candidacy run. A few minutes ago, you had said that you represent the normal people.
Yes.
You're the poster boy for
average regular people.
Yeah, the average regular guy. My question here is, and
like Joe the plumber, if he wasn't a fucking moron.
My question here is, if you are representing the average, the normal Joes, you're like the poster boy. how would you feel knowing that all these people that are supposed to be like you in a sense, what if they whipped their dicks out on some girl in the back of a car?
Oh, man.
Hey, man, everybody makes mistakes.
I agree.
I'll give you that. I'll agree with that. Good point there. Everybody does make mistakes.
Right?
Yeah. Some more than others.
I wasn't like Ted Kennedy, or I didn't drive a woman into the river. I pulled my dick out. I'm sorry. It was a mistake. I knew it was a mistake a second after I did it. I was like, I probably shouldn't have done this. Too late now.
I can just imagine Bruce and like doing like a CNN or
I was
interview
fucking
or something.
Drunk.
They were like Wolf Blitzer being like, Mr. Leonard, what do you have to say to your supporters?
They pulled that chick out of the closet.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember? I don't even remember her name. But do you remember Stacy so and so? Like, and then they pull her out. Like, he pulled his.
It was awful.
It was awful.
It was so bad. Had a stench.
Hey, I would find out that girl's name, Bruce, because it sounds really bad when you say you don't even remember her name.
What? She wasn't my girlfriend or anything.
That kind of looks bad too. Really? To some people.
I was like 24, 25.
We, like you said, Bruce, we all make mistakes, man. We all make mistakes.
I was really drunk, Jerry. You don't understand? Like, drunk like you were last week. Drunk?
Do you
he whipped his dick out on me.
Yeah, like I never. That's another thing. Like, I never do anything like that. I'm totally not like that. I don't even know. Even now, like 20 years later, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck.
What the fuck was I thinking?
It's like there was a devil on the shoulder. Like, do it.
He's like, fuck it.
Whip your dick out.
I guess so.
I guess I'll try it. See what happens. Let's see what reaction I get.
Well,
so
I said never.
In addition,
never again.
in addition to trying to raise the $5,000 for your presidential bid, and shaking up the system, so to speak, and using media to slam Trump and to promote your agenda or whatever. What's something that you feel you could offer the American people? Like what's your catchphrase going to be?
My catchphrase last year was who the hell is Bruce Leonard?
Right. Some people may find that offensive.
Why?
Because
it says hell.
Yeah, because you're using hell.
Whatever.
So some atheists may look at that and be like, "Hey,
I wouldn't expect those people to vote for me anyway."
But
let's be honest. I'm not going to be the fucking president. That's not the point.
But the point is, it's a possibility.
The point is to talk about issues that they don't talk about. Like I said, this for-profit prison system is one of my biggest fucking problems.
I can totally see that being an issue.
Evil fucking idea.
I hate it. It's
it should
awful.
never ever been in existence in the first place.
Yeah, it's
it
bullshit.
should be abolished. It should be.
Well, it kind of almost
illegal.
was. It kind of almost
was.
Yes,
they were on the way. Obama was
today.
on the way to getting rid of it, and then fucking Trump got rid of that, and now they're going to build more. But my point being, that should not even be something we're discussing.
Right.
The incarceration of people for the fucking profit is evil.
Well, the incarceration rate in the United States is already fucking crazy.
Well, yeah, it's more than any other fucking industrialized country in the world. But I'm saying, and then you add on to it, and they're making money off of it. That's fucking ridiculous.
Now,
why do you think there's more people locked up? Because they're making money off of it.
Is it still a thing for prisoners to make license plates?
They make all kinds of shit, dude.
Stuff, yeah.
That's another thing is corporations use them as slave labor.
They're like, well, we can't ship out jobs. We'll still keep it in the United States, kind of.
Well, I've been saying that for years, too. Since they abolished slavery, they've just been trying to get around it. Like the illegal fucking immigrant worker is one way to get around it. It's not slavery, but they're not paying, full legal wages. And prison labor, another one. And most people go, well, our prisoners, fuck them. You see people like that.
Right.
They don't care, but make a chain gang again. Fucking.
Would you have a problem if, let's say...
There's certain parts of the economic sector, in my opinion, they should not be for profit. Education being one of them, healthcare, and prison.
But let's stick to the prison thing here. Would it be a problem if there was like maybe, like let's say each state had their prison for profit type deal, but it was only for like lifers, people who deserved to be there.
Thing is, there's not that many people that deserve to be there.
Right.
Thing.
If you just had those people, you would have...
These are all like low-level offenders.
Yes,
like
these are
tiny.
all... Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, do away with all these, somebody found a roach in your ashtray, so now you're going to do 30 years. For one, that's fucking ignorant to begin with anyway.
Yeah, but that's what they're doing.
I know, but what I'm saying is if they did away with shit like that, and like they put like hardened people, like people that like... There's blood on their hands at the crime scene.
But here's my question, though. Why has it got to be for profit?
If it stimulates the economy somehow, is that
a good thing? Stimulates the economy? The fuck are you talking about?
If it produces, if the prison produces like a product that is made so cheap for the American people.
Yeah, but listen. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
They can still have a prison. It's not for profit.
Right.
They can still have a deal with some company to have labor make things there.
Yeah, but
it doesn't have to be. The prison itself doesn't have to be for profit. Should never been. Like how that ever even came into existence, I have no fucking idea. Why would somebody stand up and go, "Are you fucking crazy?"
Now hold on. You're saying that
Are you insane?
The big corporations could still have things made at the prison, but the prison can't make money off that?
No. Well, that's a different story than actually making money off of the actual incarceration of inmates.
Yeah, they actually make money off people just sitting in jail.
They have a government
product.
Right.
They're just sitting.
They're just sitting there, and they're making money off.
All right, I was under the impression
government's basically
that they
paying
were
them
for
to house
jobs.
and feed these inmates.
Yeah,
for a profit. Why do you need a middleman? That should be an enterprise that's run by the state government or the federal government. It shouldn't be with tax dollars. It shouldn't be.
I'm starting to put
profit.
the pieces together here. I'm under the impression that all prisons are state-run anyway.
No, people put money in to build these prisons.
Private corporations.
Gotcha.
The private corporations that have a contract with the state, basically. So
okay,
what they do is they go, "We're going to give you $5 million to house these prisoners," and they go, "Well, we can only spend $4 million, and we got to keep the $1 million for a profit." Basically, yeah. I mean, that's the simplistic view, way of saying it.
That's making more sense.
And why do you need a middleman? Why can't the state? The state used to run all these prisons. Federal government used to run all these prisons.
Right.
There wasn't a private company was involved in it.
You're saying it needs to go
same
back
as education. Why all these degree mills that sell these fucking bogus degrees? Like, you can't get a job.
Like Trump University?
Yes. Places like Trump University. That shit should be illegal. It should be illegal. Same as fucking check cashing place. Fucking payday loan. That's fucking loan sharking, dude. Just like the mafia used to do.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, but it's legal. Why is it legal?
Because
it's fucking over poor people is a fucking sport in this country.
Very true. Very true.
That's what I'm saying. But yet they love it. They vote for it. They don't understand it.
Yeah, I never even thought about a check cashing place being like
it's a loan shark. Dude.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a VIG. It's a VIG on your money. If you don't pay it, it doubles up the next week.
Yeah.
If you don't pay it, it doubles up again. Soon, you can't get out of it. I borrowed $200, but now I owe $6,000.
It's fucking crazy.
Yes, but it happens all the time.
Yeah.
And it's legal. Totally legal. And you know who's invested in a lot of these companies? Congressmen.
Yeah, that makes
that's
that makes
fucking
sense
ridiculous.
To me.
They write the laws that make it legal.
So basically, in a nutshell here, we just need to shake up the system. Not with somebody like Trump. No.
Here's another scandal.
We need to just fucking
reset
it all, get rid of all these fucking politics. We need to for real drain the swamp.
Yes.
For real, not just talk about it. We need
added gators. They didn't drain the swamp.
And gerrymandering needs to be gone.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Gerrymandering is another issue.
Who's gerrymandering?
Gerrymandering is when they draw these districts to make it so that they can keep the same people in power no matter what happens.
And that's what gerrymandering does?
Mm-hmm. Yes, in most states the laws are...
Is he like a senator?
Whoever's in the majority gets to draw the map. So what happens is whoever gets the majority, they draw the map, so it's all fucked up.
Now hold on, I'm confused here. Gerrymandering. Is he like a senator or a congressman?
Actually, it was a. I saw the thing about that. It was there was a guy named
Gulp.
I can't remember. I can't remember what his name was. It was Jerry. Anyway, that was his name. And that's where it came from. Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, that's a gerrymander," and because he drew this fucked up map, like, and what they do is they calculate where the voters are.
They'll make that their district,
right? And they make sure that they draw the line so that their voters are in the district, so they keep their guy in power.
Yeah.
So the actual voice of the people is not really reflected by these maps. That's why you see a lot of these ultra-conservative dudes in Congress, but you go to their states and there's all these people out in the street fucking protesting and hate them.
Like Mitch McConnell.
Right. A lot of people hate Mitch McConnell in Kentucky. They want him gone, but they can't get rid of him because of the fucked up map.
That makes sense.
So that should be illegal. Those maps should be drawn impartially by either a computer or by people who are not political people, who census people or whatever. And that's how those maps should be drawn. And they should stay the same. Why do they change the maps? You know, they should draw out the sectors in each state, and they should be the same all the time. It doesn't matter. And the reason why they have to change it when population changes or whatever. But, I mean, that's probably, every 5 or 10 years maybe. But these guys be doing it all the time so that they can keep their guys in power. And that should be illegal.
That's shady as fuck, dude.
Yes, it's very shady. It's a big problem. And there should be more than two parties. So I don't run as a Republican or a Democrat. I'll claim to be an independent. If anything, I'm a progressive libertarian.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm just going to nod and act like I do. Sounds good, Bruce. Sounds good.
Well, I read today that they're going to let third parties, and they're going to do away with that 15% bullshit, and they're going to let any party debate now.
Well, that's a good step.
Yeah.
Because before you wouldn't even hear these guys.
Yeah. They would have
their own debate. My problem is that
on some,
I was
talking
to somebody last night. It's like, I got nothing against the libertarians, but they keep running Gary Johnson. He keeps talking. It's like, he's an idiot.
Agree.
He's not a good candidate.
That's the guy who...
Find a candidate that's good.
Aleppo? That guy. What's Aleppo?
Right, the guy who didn't know where Syria was.
The guy who was talking about weed and fell on the floor.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I kind of like that guy. He's funny. He's entertaining. That's a guy I would vote for.
Jerry's like, I like that guy.
I'm all about being entertained.
He was the governor of New Mexico.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he's a bad guy.
No, he's not.
He's not smart enough to be the president.
New Mexico.
Known what Aleppo was.
New Mexico is a state where
that's when I was like, I'm off.
Yeah.
I feel
I never really liked him anyway.
I didn't like him that much, but then when I heard him say he didn't know where Aleppo was,
I
was like, he can't be.
I was like, when he said that too, I was like, he's done. He's like, that ain't gonna
doesn't surprise anybody.
Right,
New Mexico.
Right, Jerry doesn't know.
Yeah, New Mexico is a state where I will say the healthcare system in New Mexico is so fucked up. I recently watched a documentary. It was about a guy who was a high school chemistry teacher, and he got cancer.
Right.
And in order to pay his health care,
he made meth.
He had to make crystal meth.
Right.
And this was like a long-ass documentary. We're talking, it was like 50, 60 episodes plus. Very entertaining. But just a shocking story about this poor school teacher who had to go through this horrific ordeal, become a drug lord, essentially, just to pay for his cancer. And in the end, he died anyway. Allegedly. I think... I don't know exactly what happened there.
Oh, he died
in the last episode. There, I'm assuming he died. The documentary didn't give like an after credit scene or anything and explain what happened to him. So
science, bitch.
Yeah, that was. Have you seen that documentary?
Yeah,
because there was a guy in it.
Science, bitch.
Yeah, there was a guy in the documentary that actually said that.
Yeah,
sounded just like that too.
Science, bitch.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Good documentary. You guys should check it out. I forget the name of it offhand. Something bad.
Bad.
Something like, it was like bad health care or something. I can't remember.
Bad health care.
Yeah.
You see, actually, that the chemistry teacher did get busted. There's one teacher that got busted making meth.
Yeah, actually.
That's where they got the story from.
No, this was just recently.
This
was just like last week. The news story broke. And
well,
I think
no,
it was a chemistry
but
teacher
apparently there was a story like that. That's where he got the idea to make the show.
The documentary, was based on a true story. As all documentaries are.
Right,
yeah.
The documentary is a true story, but generally.
Yeah. I mean, they may, stress a few facts here and there to protect the names of the innocent. Like, I'm sure the guy's son in the documentary, his name probably wasn't, you saw the documentary. What's his son's name? He's like crippled
remember.
Or something.
Dad, stop messing around.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. I'm sure they changed his name to protect him. He's just a child.
He's just a child.
He's just a child.
He's doing all right.
Yeah, he made all kinds of bank. And he's like in Steel Panther videos, like motorboating chicks.
That's crazy. That's crazy that a crippled kid from New Mexico can grow up and be in a major music video by a great band like Steel Panther. Gives me hope,
Or a boner.
The videos definitely give me a boner. That's for sure.
I'm fucking tired.
You guys are really on that Steel Panther.
Steel Panther's a good band.
Hey, you went with us to see him, man.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
You saw titties. You weren't excited?
You said so yourself. There wasn't that many titties there.
There wasn't that one.
Was it the second or third show?
Because he was like deep bursting up the whole time. Oh, you can't wait till you get to the Steel Panther concert. Gonna be titties everywhere. And then we went.
It was a sausage fest.
Like, dude, where's these fucking titties?
Hey, man, I can't help it who showed up. Sausage
None
fest.
of them. Bunch of fucking 80s dirt rockers with vests on.
Yeah.
But that's a good way to describe it, man. That was true.
A lot of fans of the butt metal.
Yeah. Torn up jeans and vests. Like I said.
Frizzed out hair.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
The Aquanet coming out.
Well, all right, folks. That's going to be our time this week. I want to thank everybody who watched us on Facebook Live. I think we had like 5 viewers at one time. So thank you guys.
We had 9 at one time.
Did we have 9?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying too close of attention. I saw 5, but it could have been 9. But I'd like to thank everybody who watches on Facebook Live. I'd like to thank everybody who listens to us on iTunes and the Stitcher app for Android. Please, I cannot stress this enough. It says we only got one person watching right now, but if that one person, it's probably Dustin.
It's me.
If you just take the time out of your day and you go to audibletrial.com/KYHBB, you can find the links on our Facebook page. And you can also click the links on our website. If you just take 5 minutes out of your time, that's all I'm asking for. For just 5 minutes a day, you can help feed a studio. Keep it going. Keep it going. I'm working here. Keep doing it. For just 5 minutes out of your day, you can help support a podcast out of Independence, Kentucky. You can help put paint on the table and sheets on the walls. You can help us buy some booze and get drunk and make an epic episode. Maybe we can get Bruce drunk enough to admit that deep down he likes Trump. It's going to take a lot of booze for that, folks. We can't do it without your help. In all seriousness, every person that signs up, we get $15. And that's $15 that's coming out of a big corporation's pocket, coming to the little man like us. Help us out. Stimulate the economy. Fuck the big businesses. Let them pay us some money. Keep it going.
I used to say
Keep it
fuck the
going.
big bitches.
Keep it going. No, I'm not about big bitches. So just take the time. audibletrial.com/KYHBB.
Like flip to a picture of Rico all shaking. Like, he needs money.
I wish he was still sitting in the chair.
Me too, man.
We could have used it.
That.
But yes, for real, in all seriousness, go audibletrial.com/KYHBB. You can find the links on our Facebook page and our website. It helps us out. All you have to do, sign up. Yeah, you got to put your credit card information in, but it's fucking safe nowadays. People are always worried about that shit. Sign up. Get a free audiobook download. It'll stay linked to your Amazon account. If you've got, everybody's got a fucking Amazon account now, so you'll always be able to listen to it no matter what.
You buy my book.
Yeah, you can buy the book, the Barrage Bible. I forget what the rest of it was.
That's Barrage Bible.
Breaking Up with Bad Bitches or something like that. But you get the free audiobook download, and then you immediately just cancel. You don't have to keep it for 5 minutes. You know, as soon as you sign up, you pick your free audiobook download, you cancel that shit. We get $15. You get fucking brownie
awesome
points.
Book, man.
Yeah, you get an awesome book for free that you can listen to anytime. You help us out. We get $15 for that, and it don't cost you a dime. It doesn't cost you a damn dime.
I was actually surprised. $15. That's a lot.
Yeah. On another podcast that I used to run here, we actually made $100, and I didn't see a damn dime of it. Not a single fucking dime. And I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass because I used my free trial sign up to support that one, and I didn't see a damn dime from it.
Why not?
So, is that the project?
They didn't give you the money?
Yeah. Totally didn't get the cash on that one.
The M&B project?
Yeah, something like that.
No, I'm saying, why didn't you get the cash?
It was one of those, hey, when you need it, just let me know, and And I'll get it for you. Because it wasn't me that signed up. It was another guy.
So he got the cash.
He got the cash.
Yeah.
And I was...
And you never saw it.
I never saw it.
Right. Okay.
So,
I thought you meant like the company.
Like he's really strapped for it.
Yeah.
Like Audible or whoever didn't give you the money.
Oh, no, they paid it out.
All right.
I personally...
Right, you didn't
see any money from that to benefit the studio.
Right. No, that's different.
But right now, like I said, we've got one person that signed up. So that's $15 coming to us, but I think we got to make so much before they cut us a check. I'm not for sure. But take 5 minutes, grab your credit card, fill out the info, get your fucking audiobook download, help us out. You'll feel better about yourself knowing that you helped out a little guy. And I'll even throw this out there. For every person that signs up from right now to, I'll say, June 1st, I'll donate to the Bruce Leonard for President 2020 Fund.
Ooh.
We'll go to that.
There we go.
So there you go. Not only are you helping us out, you're going to be helping Bruce out directly. No middleman there. I guess I kind of would be a middleman, but I'm the good kind of middleman. So come on down to KYHBB.com and click that link for the Audible trial. That's fucking it. Club Vape, 3 locations, Northern Kentucky. Got to throw out that sponsorship there. They did help us out a little bit, so I got to hold up my end of the bargain.
Yeah.
I will say this before we leave out of here. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch Frappe.
Dude, I saw a picture of that.
Dude, I've had 2 of them, and they are fucking so good.
Did you have to get
fucking good.
Like insulin shots after you drink it?
Apparently, it's like 1,250 calories.
Damn, dude.
But that's with the espresso. I get mine without the espresso, so it's probably a lot less. So, yeah. But, yeah, go check them out. 3 locations in Northern Kentucky. Once again, audibletrial.com/KYHBB. Fucking do it. Help us out. Help Bruce out. Help your mom out. You know.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, it's Mother's Day. I was trying to get Dusty's mom on the show. Yeah, I'm just rambling now. We need to get the fuck out of here. Thanks, everybody, watching on Facebook Live. Thanks, everybody, listening on iTunes, Stitcher, any other podcatcher app that you have on your phone. Thank you. Without you guys, it would just be us sitting in the basement talking to ourselves. If you sign up for the trial, it could not be us talking to ourselves. We can, maybe if we got like, could you imagine if we got like 10 grand and I was like, you know what? That could be enough money to get like Corey Feldman to come sit and talk to us.
Yeah, that'd be like cool all of 10 grand though.
Yeah, probably. Well, Corey Feldman
he
probably
go kill himself on heroin.
Yeah, probably. So either way, you're doing.
You have to feel responsible for that.
We can get Debbie on the show or something.
Yeah, either
you can't
either way,
give him
you're
that
doing
kind of cash.
You're doing yourself a favor. Help us out. But I'm done rambling. I'm Jerry Saylor.
I'm Left for Love at Dusty B.
And I'm Bruce Leonard.
We are the fuck out of here.
Fuck you, Toby.
Yeah, you can't give Corey Feldman. He's gonna be dead.